Hello, I'm Kyle Bradshaw from Chaparral Motorsports, and today we're looking at the Qualifier helmet from Bell Helmets. Now, Bell has been a name in the motorcycle helmet marketplace for a really long time. They really know what they're doing, and this guy here is an entry-level helmet that gets all of its features, benefits, and guts from the higher-level race quality helmets. So today we're going to be giving you a detailed breakdown of this helmet, showing you just all of the features and benefits that this helmet does have. So for just over $100, you get a quality Bell helmet upon your head. This is DOT and ECE rated. Now the first thing I want to touch on is the lightweight construction of this helmet. This is an extremely lightweight helmet for what you're getting. Now this lightweight polycarbonate shell comes in 3 different shell sizes, and there are 3 different EPS liners for this helmet. That's going to provide you great fitment when it comes down to putting the helmet on and finding out which size is best for you. Now, as far as sizes go, it comes from an extra small to a 3 extra large, fitting any head between 53 centimeters and 66 centimeters in circumference. Now, moving to the front of the helmet, let's take a look at the visor or shield itself. It has a very nice closure down here at the bottom. When you open it up, you're going to have a nice detent right here. You're going to have micro detents in between each of the larger detents, and then a nice fixed open spot here at the top. This helmet has very nice actuation for a helmet coming in at just over $100. Now, a couple of the shield features before we move on to the other details of the helmet. This has a NeutraFog 2 fog-free coating. So this is going to be a fog-free shield out of the box. It also has a quick release system that allows this shield to be removed very, very simply. There's a little quick release lever right here. We're just going to pull that lever and the shield comes off with a very, very simple pull. So put it back in place. We're just going to set it in place and give it a little pressure. And there we go. Now looking at ventilation, we have this vent right here at the front that has an open and closed setting. Same thing up here on top. We have closed and open. These vents up here at the top are extremely easy to function. So with the glove, you just slide your hand over the top and it's just going to open up nice and easily. Moving around to the back, we're going to notice a couple vents here on the top, a couple exhaust vents here at the very top, and then we're going to have 2 more lower Venturi type exhaust vents here at the bottom. So the air flowing over the top of the helmet is going to get sucked out these vent holes right here, and air flowing around the sides is going to pull the air here from the bottom of the helmet. The ventilation flow that Bell uses for this helmet is called a velocity flow ventilation system. We're going to take a look at that a little bit closer in depth as we take out the innards of this helmet and take a look at the styrofoam shell itself. Now, due to wind tunnel testing, you're going to notice that we have sculpting here on the front of the helmet as well as sculpting here on the back of the helmet. That's going to allow this helmet to feel really good while out there in the breeze. The sculpting here is going to be able to take that air and kind of push it out and around the helmet, and the sculpting here on the back is going to allow that air to funnel around the helmet nice and smoothly so you don't get any buffeting while wearing this helmet. Now before we dig into the guts of the helmet, I'm going to go ahead and put the helmet on so you can see what it looks like in place and let you know how it fits with glasses. That is probably the biggest question that we get, is how does that helmet fit with glasses? Okay. All right, so this here is a size small helmet. My head measures 55.5 centimeters. That's right in between the 55 and the 56, so this small is supposed to fit, and it is a very good fit. Now when it comes to glasses, it's pretty tight here on the sides. I mean, I've got a relatively thin arm, and my glasses can be put into place, and once they're on, there's no pressure. It fits well, but there's no extra room there on the side. If I were to purchase a helmet, I would probably take a little spoon or something and kind of gouge the sides there so I'd have a little bit more room. But is it doable? Yes, it's doable. Is it comfortable? Yes, it's comfortable. Now, as far as the fit of this helmet goes, it has a very deep cavity here at the top. So around the crown of your head, it feels like it comes down a little bit farther on the side as far as where it touches and comes down to than some of the other helmets that are out there. Has a very, very good feeling. It is definitely an intermediate shaped helmet, so this is going to fit lots of you out there. I want to reiterate the lightweightness of this helmet. It feels really good on my head. I'm not feeling overweighted. As far as the chin bar goes, it comes forward just far enough. I can reach my chin forward and I'm not quite yet touching the bar itself. So there's plenty of room here inside the chin. Again, overall, this is a great fitting helmet. Now there's a couple things that I want to show you real quick as we dig into the guts of this helmet. The first thing I want to show you when flipping this helmet over is this wind collar. Now, on most $100 helmets you're going to find, this is what the helmet's going to look like. You have your outside shell, you have your liner on the inside, and you're going to see all of these pieces. Now, what's happening here is the wind's going to come around the bottom of this helmet and can actually sneak in through each of these crevices, and that makes wind noise inside the helmet as you're rolling down the road. Bell has made this special wind curtain that goes around the back of the neck, goes in between here, and completely eliminates that wind noise. Now, the other thing it does is it also sits up against your neck, so it creates a nice comfort feeling around the back of your neck, and it's going to keep wind from coming up through there. Moving on to the other features of the interior, we're going to have a completely removable and washable internal liner. You're going to notice here as we start to take a look at the cheek pads, these are contoured cheek pads. These cheek pads are going to sit directly nice and contoured against your face. It's going to provide a great feel and a great seal from the wind coming in. Now, moving on to the inside, and we're going to go ahead and remove both of these cheek pads real quick. There are 2 snaps and a Velcro at the back, and that's what's going to hold these cheek pads in place. Now, as soon as we remove the cheek pads, we're going to notice that we have 2 speaker pockets here built into the EPS liner. Now, in addition to the speaker pockets, I want to show you the speaker pockets here on the cheek pads themselves. There's going to be a Velcro slot here, and if we open this Velcro slot, we're going to notice a pocket. This pocket is also accessible, so you can slide your speaker into there, and that's going to give your speaker a nice place to sit. If you want that speaker a little further away from your ear, you can go ahead and Velcro it into the recessed pockets here in the EPS liner. Now we have the main comfort liner that we're going to remove. So taking a look at the inside of this helmet, there's a couple things that we want to take a look at. The first are the very large channels that you're going to notice in the EPS liner of this helmet. You can see that they go straight through to each of these main vents here on the helmet. These are going to be great sources of ventilation. The other thing you'll notice are the large cutouts. Now, not only for ventilation, but also for when your head gets hot in the summertime, you emit heat, that heat rises. Now, those channels are going to allow that air or that warm air from your head to travel up and out through those channels instead of sitting there against the top of your head, creating a sweaty, uncomfortable feeling. This helmet with the velocity flow ventilation is an extremely great value. And there you have it. That there was the detailed breakdown of the Qualifier helmet from Bell. Again, this is a very valued price point helmet, lots of features and benefits for a helmet coming in at that $109 price point. I'm Kyle Bradge from Chaparral Motorsports. If you like what you saw today, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want more action like this coming directly to your inbox, please hit that subscribe button, but more importantly, the notification bell. Until next time, as always, take care and ride safe out there.